we're set, right?
We do.
Everybody's in escrow.
Portfolios from the last
All right.
time. We're ready.
Everybody ready?
All right, yes.
Okay, I'm calling him. Hello? Hey!
Well, that's just work.
Tracy!
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm on my way.
Any news?
It's trending.
Yo, what up, dog?
Hi, honey. Don't forget your lunch is in the fridge.
I miss you.
I like you.
I love you.
Well, hello, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to come check out Flex. My name is Robert Sacco, and we are just excited to have you join us right now to share with you for the very first time to anyone in the world our Flex application. And it's something that we have been working on for a real long time, and we just believe in our heart that this is absolutely the best mobile communication app to hit the smartphone for both iOS and for the Android, and it's going to be an absolute game changer for so many people who have always wished that they had another number, but they didn't want the inconvenience of carrying multiple phones or having the expense of buying another device and paying a monthly data plan and phone plan. This is a solution. So let's just get into sharing it, because that's the most important thing is being able to see it. And there's someone that, I just want to bring in right at the very beginning to kind of introduce his vision and what we saw and kind of tell the story about it and walk it through the whole process. And that is a great friend of mine that I've known for, 6-7 years, and we've looked for a business to do for 6 or 7 years together, and this was an absolute home run. And so with that, I want to bring in our president and a good friend and a co-founder of Flex, Mr. Kenny Tratner from Boca Raton.
Hey, Robert. Thank you for the introduction, and welcome everybody to be online with us tonight. I'm excited to share with you, and excited you took a few minutes to spend with us to learn about something that we're really, really excited about. I want to rewind a little bit and just tell everybody a little bit about myself, background, and kind of how Robert and I came together on this. I have been, as Robert has, a kind of a serial entrepreneur for most of my adult life. I won't tell you how old I am, but it's 30-plus years now that I've been in the entrepreneurial world. And I've always had this vision. I've shared this with Robert, I think, from the first day we met, 7, 8, whatever many years ago it was. And it was always, I've always been in quest for what I considered to be the perfect business. And what that was for me was a business with something that everybody in the world could need and use, that I didn't have to sell, manufacture, or ship a physical product, and that I could introduce to somebody to it one time, and that they would use it over and over, month after month, year after year. And over the course of the last 30 years, I've been on that quest to find it. I've participated in a number of direct selling companies, and if any of you have had that kind of experience, they've been wonderful experiences, and very, very lucrative and also very educational. But there was always a piece that was a challenge. You either had to get out and do meetings, or you had to, resell, or have people buy your product over and auto ships and things of that nature. And fast forward to now, and really about 6-8 months ago, when the idea of Flex was put in front of me on a piece of paper to invest in the development of the application. When I saw what this technology could do, I knew we had the home run. I called Robert immediately. I said, brother, we've been looking for years, and I found it. And so we put our heads together and came up with Robert's creative mind. He's got a background in advertising and marketing, had an agency for many years, and created the brand you see in front of you today, Flex, and the name and the logo and the look and the feel and everything we've got. And so that's kind of how we brought it to where we are today. And what I want to do is share with you guys that, in order to be successful, in order to have something that meets the needs of the world, you have to solve a problem, right? And we believe Flex does solve that problem. Everybody just about has multiple everythings, right? You know, most people have a business email and a personal email and maybe a throwaway email for, you know, all those online subscriptions you log into, or your social accounts, or, you know, just different segments of your life, whether it be your family, your business, your personal relationships. Why not be able to separate those on your phone? Why do we only have one cell phone number? Well, the reason is because there's no simple solution other than to carry two cell phones. There's over 110 million people in the United States alone with two or more phones. There's 2.8 billion people on a worldwide basis that carry two or more phones, and those numbers are growing until now. We have found the absolute solution to a huge problem at an incredible cost savings, right? Why buy a second phone and the cost of that, and then have another data plan and mobile minutes plan and all of the things that go along with it, when we can be literally 97% cheaper and do it all on your one existing device? Pretty cool. Well, that's what we thought.
Well, that's exactly what we thought, Kenny, because it makes complete sense. But the whole point of it was, though, is I didn't want to have something that was just like everything else. And number one was to get away from VoIP. If you're not familiar with voice over IP, it was just that data was never created to carry a voice. It was created to carry data. And so we all know the problems of this if we've used Skype or Google Phone or anything like that. It's just you get the jitters, you get the third, word garbled up, and then of course you're always at the mercy of the bandwidth of the data that you're around. So, you walk into a Starbucks and you're trying to make a phone call through a VoIP program, and someone's watching Netflix next to you, and all of a sudden your bandwidth is gone. It's also because of all the hacking and all of the security issues that are happening right now, where our phones carry our entire life. To be able to have a number outside of the one that's actually native to your phone is a huge way of having that protection. This is not the VoIP is using all of the data plans. They become very expensive, as most people don't have the ability to get on a plan, especially like if you're now with the AT&Ts like I'm in. I mean, we don't have an unlimited data plan, so if you go over, it gets very costly. And then, of course, it's just the whole loading time, what can happen, what can't happen, because you're all tied to data. So where does that all lead us? Well, it leads us into Flex that doesn't use VoIP. It actually is based off the existing carrier network that you are with. So your T-Mobile, your AT&T, your Sprint, your Verizon, all of your big carriers are able to go and have the same quality of call using Flex that you have with your existing cellular network. So you don't have to worry about the bandwidth. You don't have to worry about that. In fact, you don't have to be in a place where you have Wi-Fi to make these calls. Anywhere you've got a cellular signal, you are now making a high-quality call that's reliable, that you would want to put a business on, somebody you would actually feel like talking on without having to say, hey, can you repeat that for me? That was something that we were looking for. I know I was definitely looking for it, and I hadn't found it because I've been looking for 3 or 4 years about a solution like this, but none of them were to the quality that I would continue to use them. And that was till now. So, hey, can you do us a favor? Walk us through some of the amazing features that are part of our app and how that's going to really kind of bring it home to what they're going to get when they start to use the app.
The best way I can describe what Flex is I call it, it's a phone within your phone. And if you look at the screen here, you'll get a feel for what I mean by that as we go through some of this. But it literally, you have the ability to add up to 5 unique real phone numbers, not virtual numbers, to your existing smartphone. Each one of those numbers, you have the ability to organize your contacts. You can have a separate contact list or book for each one of the numbers. You don't have to have your family's contacts in your business line. You don't have to have your tennis team's contacts in your family line. You can literally organize and separate every aspect of your life. One of the, I think, probably coolest things about this functionality is this customizable voicemail. The ability to have a separate voicemail recording on each of your unique number. So if you run a small air conditioning repair business, you can have a number dedicated to that. It says, this is, Joe's AC repair. This is Joe. I'm unavailable. Please call me back. Or if it's your personal line, you may say, hey pals, I'm out for lunch. Call me late. Whatever you want to do. But it allows you to set a separate voicemail for every number, for every aspect of your life, and take complete control. Another one of our coolest features is this do not disturb thing. You can literally, any number you want or all of your numbers can be set to do not disturb. So if you're with family and friends and it's the weekend, you can turn off your business phone. If you're in a business meeting and you don't want your kids or your wife to interrupt you, you can turn off your personal phone. It'll send them directly to a voicemail. You'll get a notification. You'll be able to get back to them at a later date. And one of the other really, really cool features we built into this, because obviously nobody knows you're going to have this new number when you get started, is the ability to share directly out of the app. You can share it via Facebook, email, text message, Twitter, and all of that is built in here. So it's easy and simple for you to let whomever you want know your new number and which part of your world, it fits into. One of the other really cool features and functionalities of our app is the international capabilities, which will be coming very, very shortly, at least 19 different countries. And how that's going to function is really cool. If you, let's say you live in Mexico, for example, and you have a cell phone with a Mexican provider, you will download the Flex app onto your Mexican phone. You will obtain a U.S. area code and a U.S. phone number. Now, all your calls back and forth to anybody in the United States or from the United States to you is considered a local call, and all it uses are your cell plan minutes. As Robert mentioned earlier, we don't use up data. We don't need Wi-Fi. We're not digging into your data plan. If you have an unlimited cell plan, those calls will not cost you an extra penny. And that is coming very, very soon. It's something we're incredibly excited about.
That's right, Kenny. So this is kind of like an exciting moment for us. We've been wanting to share it with everybody, so let's do that. So once you have the app onto your phones, essentially it's going to be just an icon, and you will actually click on it. It'll open up, and inside that you're going to have all of your phone applications. So you can have multiple lines up to 5 additional numbers. This is how they show up. Each one of them has its own name. It shows you the phone number, but it's also color-coded so that you know when it rings, it's going to ring with that color code. You know which one it is. Here's where all the places to share are, like he talked about just a second ago. Kenny was saying that you can share it through mail, through messaging. When I got my new phone numbers, I wanted to integrate it. And so the first thing I did is I went to my friends, and I said, okay, I want to send this to so-and-so. And so here, I'm just going to send it to myself. But I'm going to send it to me, and I'm going to actually just now get a text message that has my number already in it. Well, I can do that by message. I can do that by email. The email is already written with your number in it. You just hit send. I can tweet it. I can also go into my Facebook and put it out to social media that way. And so it's all built into the app so that you can integrate this into your life so easily. It's very, very cool. And so here, I can't type, but we can go right into, say, check out Flex and post it up on to my social media platforms. So another great thing of being able to do that. Now, the functionality of the app works just like your ordinary phone. So if you want to make a phone call, it literally is as easy as going up and either clicking on the contact and dialing it, or you can go in and you can actually, click it, down the bottom and type it in. It's going to look just like the native dialer on your phone. And so very simple and easy to do. Now, once you have all your contacts, you can import your contacts into the database for each number. You can do it one by one, or you can import all of them in. Like I've got one that's got, all of my personal contacts. For my other business, I might pick and choose just people who are maybe in my business for that one. My personal, but they're all color-coded, and I love that because it's so easy to see who's calling, why they're calling, and what I have in common with them. And then to dial out, it's very simple. Now, the other thing about conversations, it's like our text messaging, right? But all of our stuff is in one place. I can see when I called him, when he called me, the text and the history. It all stays there in one managed area. So it's one feed. I don't have to keep going through back and forth. When did I call him? When did he call me? What did my text message say? This is like having a true CRM program in every single number. In fact, that might just be one of the coolest things that we can bring out in addition to this at a later date. My voicemails, everything, right there in the same feed. So we've made life, again, easy to organize, much better to separate yourself from other parts of your life, whether it be business and personal or different businesses. But ultimately, this is the flexibility that you needed to have one device that has the ability to communicate across all the different ways that you want to communicate, and you are in control. So now you can conduct the life that you want conducted. So that's the app. We're so excited. It's so simple to use. It's so easy. And the process of getting that is just as easy. So one of the things that you'll do, and you'll go to myflexapp.com. You'll see the website. It's a beautiful website. It's very simple. You can read about it. You can direct people to see it as well. You know, you can see the testimonials. There are people who have already been beta testing it. Some great information about what it is, how it works. And then it's as simple as just going in and clicking Get Flex. When you click on the Get Flex button, it's going to take you to the product page where you will actually have 3 different ways of paying for this. We believe that pricing should be as flexible as our name, right? Select whichever payment option you want. You'll go into register your Flex account. Now, this account is going to give you access to manage all of your subscriptions right in the back office that you'll have. Once you've got your email and your password set, you're going to come in and in small little 5 seconds to come in and put your name, your email address. You're going to choose your country. Obviously, we are talked about going international, so here are some of the countries that we're looking at moving into very quickly. And then you're going to enter your cell number. Make sure you only use numbers only. It's pretty clear. We say that. And so this is going to be your native cell number, the number that you're actually wanting to put the Flex numbers on. You're then going to go ahead and choose whether or not it's an Android platform or you're using the iOS from Apple. You'll select that and you'll hit save your account details. And now the fun stuff starts to happen. You're going to enter the area code that you want to find a number in, and it doesn't have to be where you exist, right? So for me, I live in Oklahoma. I open a 918 area code, so I can put it in, but we don't limit you to only choosing out of 5 numbers. You literally can keep hitting Get Flex numbers over and over again until you find one that you like. We want you to have a number you like, right? And then you can also go back in and say, well, I don't really want that one. I want to go with maybe 321 in Florida, and I can look for numbers there. Or maybe I want to go to New York. Now, one of the things that is also great, 212, that's one of the hardest area codes in the world to ever get. And so if they don't have one, we automatically have logic built into the system to pull a number with the next nearest area code. So in New York City, it would be a 646 or a 917 number. Once you find the number, you select it and you hit save, and you go into the checkout. Now, if you have a coupon code, which we do have some of those at the end of our Flex survey, so hopefully you'll take that Flex survey and you'll get a little coupon. You'd enter it there. You just want to verify that that is the number that you selected. Make sure that the payment option is the way that you wanted, and then it's just typical checkout. Put in your credit card and come down to the bottom. Accept our terms and conditions. And after that, you'll hit sign up now. It's that simple to get through the process. And the last piece comes on the next page where it says check out and activate. You just want to click that activate your number. When you click activate your number, you're going to get a text message that will tell you exactly how to get to the store. It'll have a link to the store. Depending on if you're an Android, it'll take you to the Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it's going to take you to the iTunes Store. And it will take you there to download the app. Now, as we said before, you can have up to 5 of these numbers. We've made that also easy. So at the bottom of that page, you can say, get another Flex number. You just go back to the product page, choose which payment option you want for that next number, and just go through it again. And again, you can do that up to 5 additional times to add 5 different numbers to your system. So then you got to the text, you go down to download the app. Now, once you're in the app, you're going to download it, and the first thing you're going to do is open it. And when you open it, it's going to ask you to verify your phone number. So you'll type in the phone number that you have on the phone, and it's going to send you a 4-digit code that you just type in. I mean, this is so simple, guys. Very quickly done. It's verified, and once you're verified, it will load all the numbers that you just purchased out of the myflexapp.com website into your phone. It will ask you to make access to your contacts so that we can add those contacts into the numbers that you choose. And then it will tell you a little bit about how to use some of the functionality, to swipe left or right. If you want to take something to voicemail, you can just swipe it that way. And then it's up to you. You've got the entire app right at your fingertips to go and start to integrate with, sharing or to add your contacts to. It's just that easy. Within a minute, you guys are through the site. 30 seconds, you're already activated the phones. In 2 minutes, you now have the ability to put up to 5 additional numbers on your existing cell phone. Very simple, very easy. You can do it from anywhere, including on your mobile phone. And this is all coming here in just a few minutes. Now, Kenny, I know that we've got a lot of cool things on the app, but we've also made a choice. Knowing our history of being into the direct sales industries for decades, it's time now to kind of share with them their opportunity to be a part of this amazing technology that we've chosen to go about. So I'll turn it back over to you real quick.
Well, thanks, pal. Great job on that. And we all know that today's economy is what's being called the sharing economy, with the advent of Uber and Lyft and Airbnb and all the different things that are out there. And there really is no better way to market something and to get exposure than for people telling people and sharing and explaining and utilizing that model. And so we've set up an affiliate program for that purpose. We believe that not only do we want everybody that's on this call, and again, everybody that is on with us here, are people that Robert and I know personally. We've known for many years, or you're a good friend of somebody that we know personally. It's a very small group. It's a very intimate group, and we're excited to allow you guys to be the first to help us share. And obviously, we want to reward you for that. And so, Robert, I'll let you kind of tell everybody about the affiliate program, the functionality, and what I like to call the WIFM. What's in it for me, or what's in it for them? So with that, go ahead, buddy.
Well, it is about what's in it for you, right? So we believe that this app is for everybody, and we understand that getting it out, like Kenny said, the fastest, most efficient way is through an affiliate program. And so with our backgrounds, we've put in an incredible affiliate program for you all to take advantage of. So the first thing is that we want you to be a customer of the actual product. And so we want you to go in and get the product. And then as easy as it is to get into your My Account to track your subscription, there's a little place down there that says Become an Affiliate. You just click on that, and you are now an affiliate to go out and share this. It will have a back office for you. It will have all of your links. You can get to that by myflexapp.com/BO, virtual office. And that will be the place that tracks everything for you, your referrals, your money. Every time someone, buys something or goes to your site, you can have it send you a notification of that. So everything is tracked real time in the back office of our affiliate program. We call it our Flex VO. Now, how does it make money for you? That's the next big question that everybody wants to know. Well, we started with 2 different status of affiliates. Our first one is our Flex Premium status. That's what everybody comes in with. You don't have to do anything to start getting paid but share this thing. When you get someone that goes out there, you're going to start at 10% of whatever is purchased. So if they come in and buy the $99 double promo, I'm going to tell you more about that and why it's such an amazing deal. You're going to make 10% of that. So you're going to make, $10. But we want to give you a way to get through it and make some more. And so we have put a way to get to the next status, and that is to do it with referrals or with total sales. Referrals are completely about just sending people to your site. If they're coming to your replicated site with a different IP address, they're a unique visitor, you know what? We're going to count that, and we're going to reward you to start moving you forward. So when you get 50 people who just visit your site, whether they buy it or not, we're going to count that as a way to move you into a higher status. or you can get $1,500 in total gross sales, and that will also move you up to our Flex Premium Plus, where you're going to earn 50% more in commissions from that point forward for life. Now, the other thing is that all of the customers that come in, they will have a lifetime commission to you. So they come in today, they get one line, but 3 months later they say, hey, I could use another line. And you don't even have to talk to them. They can literally go onto the site, get a number, and it's tied to you. So you're immediately making commissions on that. It also works as we market new product lines down to the Flex users. If we decide to come out with maybe a different package, a Flex 2 package, maybe it's a Flex 5 package, or maybe we actually have a way to tie it into CRMs. As we market those types of things back down to those with the Flex app, you're also going to earn lifetime commissions on those products as well. And you don't have to do anything. You just get them started. And we didn't stop it right there either, because we also understand that there's a leverage that can truly happen in this industry of affiliates. Give it some leverage and watch it work to create great successes for both you and for the company. And so we put a level 1 affiliate program in as well, that you can go out and get your own affiliates. Again, let them be your customer first. Let them become an affiliate, and then let them go out and share it with all of their contacts as well. And you will be rewarded for that. They will earn the 10 or 15%, and you will earn a 15% check match off of what they earn for life. That's simple. There isn't this complicated thing that happens. That's it. That's the entire compensation plan. And I love to go back and think of this, Kenny. I know that we've discussed this a lot, but how often do you change your cell number? I haven't changed mine for 15 years.
I haven't changed mine for 18 years, but I'm a little older than you, so.
18 years. This is setting up a really good long-term passive income. But there is more. And the more is that we're going to start it off with, a little promotion for you, because you guys are the first ones to see it. You're the first ones to go out and share it. And it's a special time for us, and we want to share that with you. And so we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to start everybody that gets in as an affiliate over the next 2 weeks at the Premium Plus status. So what is this Double Flex 1 promo that we keep talking about? Well, it's the absolute cheapest this will ever be. $99 for an entire 2 years of using our service and to having your numbers. So you're locking in your phone numbers, and there's some really darn good ones in there. I don't know if you took a look at some of the numbers that were in my phone. There's some really good numbers in there. You get a chance to really find some great premium numbers right now. And you never have to worry about another payment or anything for 2 years for just $99.99. So amazing. We're going to stop this at 1,000 subscribers. So the first 1,000 subscribers that come in, we're going to pull this off the table. We want you to take that. We want you to be able to leverage that to help share it with other people and get, a huge discount in the process. Now, the other thing that we're going to bring out is what we think is one of the coolest accessories to come out for the phone, and we call it Flexibility. And it allows you to put a little stand on your phone, but it's flat. It goes on the back of your case or on the back of the phone. It lets you prop it up, and it lets you stand it up, but it's great to hold it with as well. For me, I can stick it in my car and to my vent of my car, and it's amazing. I can literally go and communicate with it. We're excited about having that. It's one of these products that I think will be on everybody's list here to have, but we're going to give that away for the first 100 subscribers that get our Double Flex 1 promo. So, guys, that's it. That's where we're going to start. We're excited about having you guys here to see it. Kenny and I spent a lot of time thinking about who do we want to invite. And we've chosen you guys. I mean, this is something that we have a lot of respect for you for being here, for being invited here. And I know that maybe you've invited other people here. But we understand that the core value of a good affiliate program starts with the values of the people that start. And we just spent a lot of time to make sure that we brought the right people in, because this is our brand. And unlike any other direct selling company that maybe Kenny and I have been involved in, is that this is our brand. And we want to make sure that we attach the right people, and we want to make sure that the opportunity is real for you. And so we've done that. I mean, when you look at the 15% of earning every single month on what they're paying, you might do the math real quick and say, well, 15% of $8 or $7 doesn't seem like very much. No, it's about $1. But the reality is that there's thousands and thousands of people that you can reach with this to create thousands and thousands of dollars of true long-term residual income. And that's just the beginning, because as we start to roll out other products, those customers are tied to you for life.
Well, guys, thank you so much, and we appreciate you joining us. You know, we believe that this is going to go viral with the nature of social media and online marketing and the help of all of you. MyFlexApp.com is up, ready to go. If you were invited here by somebody, make sure you get back with them to get their specific link so that you can get your Flex app and get yourself into our affiliate program. We look forward to the success of each and every one of you, and we'll talk to you real soon.